Yeah, total mess in parts of Charlotte County, Lee County, Sarasota County, some, but not as bad, and just thoughts and prayers, of course. And a lot of those folks already starting to think of reconstruction and building back and what they could do starting daylight tomorrow. So it's on. Fall sunset, Lookout Mountain. Just saw this and absolutely was blown away. Beautiful. And I noticed the beautiful sunset tonight as well with the crescent moon in the sky, but high atop Lookout Mountain, it is another thing altogether. That's beautiful. Thank you, Dan, for sending that in. Weather at local3news.com. You can send pictures there and we'll try to get them on. We'll take a look at some of the current wind gusts where we were clocking wind gusts in excess of 100 miles per hour. Now we at least have most of those wind gusts down into the 30s, 40s, and 50s, so that's good news as Ian has continued to weaken. As it moves off the east coast of Florida, though, it is going to circle back around and make landfall somewhere along the Georgia-South Carolina coast or in South Carolina. That could produce more storm surge from northeast Florida all the way up into North Carolina along the coast to the tune of 3 to 6 foot storm surge and maybe even a 6 to 9 foot storm surge close to where those onshore winds push water up against the coastline. So that'll be something to keep an eye on the next couple of days. 71 the high today, or the forecast high today. It actually made it up to 72. Close enough to throw another $10 in the jackpot. If you would like to participate, I encourage you to do so. Just register at local3news.com/3-guarantee and you can easily register, and you could not only win this but also watch Channel 3 donate that same amount to charity. It's a win-win for everybody. We love it. Tomorrow's forecast for the 3-degree guarantee, 75 degrees. Well, there you go. You can see the clouds off to the east, pretty clear skies overhead. 57 degrees Chattanooga, 54 in Cleveland, 56 in Dalton, and a nice breeze out of the north at 11 miles per hour. Is a brisk evening. We're going to see that continuing tomorrow and on into Friday. Got up to 72 for our high today. Sky Watchers, Paul said 75 in Red Bank, East Brainerd, Ronnie 72, Flat Top 63, 64 in Monteagle, 73 Jasper, 63 in Turtletown, and 67 in Athens. Well, the radar showing the swirl that is Ian, a Category 1 hurricane at this point, continuing to drift to the northeast at 8 miles per hour, and you can see the expanse of the rainfall mainly on the northern side of the circulation, the north and northeastern side, and all of these are damage reports, most of them wind and flood damage reports, obviously. So how is that going to impact us? Well, let's go through our latest futurecast, and what you're looking at is nothing for Thursday. A little bit of cloud cover late in the day Friday. We see the system, again, moving on shore as a tropical storm. It'll begin to push a little bit of rainfall toward Chattanooga, but notice everything starts to break apart a little bit. We're going to get, I think, a little bit of rainfall, but I don't think we're going to get a ton. Take a look, and we'll see couple of different tracks. First of all, if Ian tracks further east, we're barely going to get any in Chattanooga and barely any up into the Blue Ridge. Now, if we have a little bit of a further west track, then yeah, we may get a 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch in and around Chattanooga and heavier amounts up toward the Blue Ridge to the tune of 1.5 inches. But that honestly is still up in the air. So I know we have a lot of events going on, and we're going to still have to wait and see for Saturday. Next couple of days, though, other than breezy and cool, it's going to be nice.